Alright, let's talk about shipping configuration. Now we've already dealt with this at the product level. We've looked at the weight for each product, and that's the important thing to do at the product level. Now let's look at the shipping settings. So come up here to Settings, Operations, and Shipping. Now we've chosen the most reputable and widely used companies to integrate with. You'll notice we've integrated directly with UPS, FedEx, which includes FedEx Freight, and FreightQuote. Each of these integrations have settings so that you can send data directly from your site to theirs to get quotes in real time as customers fill out their orders, along with a section to build custom methods for your own internal shipping. So first, the most important piece of information here at the top is ship from. So the settings need to know where this is coming from. So put the zip code of your facility here, and let's go through each of these integrations to give you a better idea. So UPS. First of all, you need a UPS business account to make this work. So go to ups.com, create an account with them, and then within that account, you'll need to find the information that we're requesting here. Since they are a third party and their website is always changing, we can't really give you the specifics on how to do this. But it's typically pretty easy just logging into your account and browsing around for it. So the username, password, XML access key, your UPS account number, and then the max weight per package. So the max weight sets a standard or a limit on how many packages are going to be created. So let's say that somebody orders a UPS package, just plain old UPS ground for 300 doors. I think we can all agree that that would better be shipped via LTL, but let's say they were insistent. So what that does, this setting allows you to set a max weight per package so that it's not trying to put all 300 doors into one package. It's telling the system we have 7,000 pounds and the max we ever want to put in one package is 50 pounds. So UPS can use this data to figure out how many packages are needed. As a general rule, you want to put this around 50. Packages over 50 pounds are hard to lift, get damaged easier, and get upcharged a lot. Now that you've got those settings filled out, you can choose the different methods that you want to participate in with UPS and set a price. So for each of these different methods, you can set a formula that will calculate a price. The shipping price comes from UPS. So if you only want to charge what UPS is going to charge you, then just stick this shipping price variable in there. The other variable that you're seeing, price, is the price of the product ordered. So this allows you to do something like, I want to charge 5% of the invoice price and set that as the shipping price. So let's say you wanted to charge 20% on top of whatever UPS was going to charge. You'd go shipping price times 1.2. That gives you a 20% margin just on shipping. So each of these need their own formula, and notice what you can do here. So in this case, it's going to pull in the shipping price from UPS, that's the quote they're giving back, and it's going to times it by 1.2. Go ahead and play with these formulas and try to come up with different ways of pricing. Let's move on to FedEx. So a lot of the same things are happening here. They ask for a few different pieces of information. Account number, meter number, production key, production password, max weight per package, which is the same as UPS. And then FedEx has a freight section for LTL. You'll need a separate account number for FedEx Freight, and you'll need to choose a shipping address. They need more than just a zip code, they need a full address. So choose which address your company will be shipping from. When you set up your FedEx Freight account, it will have tools to help you determine your freight class. Basically, they want to know what kinds of things you're going to be shipping, if it's nuclear waste or if it's plastic cups. Set the freight class that you figured out with FedEx Freight, and likewise set a max weight per pallet. This works the same as it does up here. The methods also work the same. You can activate the ones you want and build formulas to get the right prices. Pretty simple. So now let's check out FreightQuote. FreightQuote.com is a very reputable and very powerful app that allows you to serve up your shipping information, and it will go through and find the best options for you. You'll need to create a B2B FreightQuote account. It has to be B2B, and in similar fashion as we did above, insert your username, password, pickup address, contact phone number, freight class, and in this case they want to know the general product description, so something like custom cabinetry. They also want to know the package type, so tell them which type of package or pallet you're going to be sending. Answer the question if your shipments are stackable or not, and then you can decide which carriers you want to work with. Allowing all carriers will just show the best prices and best options for you, giving no preference to any carrier above the other. If you select allow only these shipping carriers, then you can create a list of the ones you want to see. Insert in a format like this. naming the carriers that you want to use. Or you can blacklist and show everybody except these guys. Go ahead and activate it and build your formula. And finally, you can create custom methods. These work really well for will call and local deliveries. You'll notice that you now have more variables to work with. You have quantity, weight, distance, and price. So let's say you want to create one for an east route and a west route. You can do things like this and make this one more expensive. And you can use logic statements. For example, if the order is over 100 pieces using this quantity, then give it to them for free. So you can really play around with these variables and different pricing formulas to get all the shipping methods you might need. Okay, now that we've set these up, let's look at how they work on the order pages. So let's scroll up here and just go to an order. And we're going to pay special attention to the shipping settings. So if I scroll down, you can see this shipping method right here. And it looks like that's the only one we have active in this instance. You can see that it's going to use the formulas that we have built in to come up with a shipping price. Now it's important to note that all of the shipping configuration is only to get quotes to your customers on the order page. The ultimate goal is to give them this number and to make sure that they get charged the right amount. It's still going to be up to your shipping manager to file the requests with their local delivery, FedEx, Freight Quote, and UPS, and manage the shipping with those companies. So go ahead, decide which companies you want to have accounts with, and go ahead and set up the shipping information with those accounts, build some custom methods, and start to play around with this on your orders to make sure it looks right.